Welcome to my Message to America speech for my speech class. This is, the topic is to talk about something that affects your lives. So I'm talking about technology. Does anybody here have a cell phone?
Yes. Yes.
Everybody here? Does anybody not have a cell phone? You do not have a cell phone?
Yeah.
Okay, that's
yes, I do
interesting.
not.
So if you think about, we have cell phones, we have laptops, we have TVs, we have internet. Go ahead and answer this slide. But are we addicted? If you think about how much we use all of our technology, how has it really affected us, right? So it's part of our lifestyle now, right? Can you imagine your home life without internet, computer, phone?
Yes.
Yes. That's good because some people can't.
All
And
the above, yes.
if you think about how much we interact with it every day, are the teens, the younger kids, how much they use their cell phones and stuff. You know, we got Facebook, Twitter, instant messaging, you know, this, that. There's just no end to all of the advances in technology that are happening. Okay. So what's next, right? MySpace, Facebook, whatever. E-kids. All the kids are learning the technology faster than we are, so half the time they tend to be more tech savvy than adults are. So if you think about it, you know, have we replaced human interaction with technology? Does anybody here have a teenager that would rather text than talk to you? Any 4 teenagers, right? I have a niece that's that way. She would much rather text you than talk to you on the cell phone. So if you think about that, if you think about your family, your human interaction, how much do you talk to each other, how has that replaced your actual relationships and affected? So what I'd like to talk about here for the next few minutes is thinking about how that has affected your family life and your relationships by using technology. So the question is, do we need interaction? Some people may say no. They say, well, I prefer to be off in my own room, you know, watching my TV, or you know, off on the computer doing my own thing versus sitting in the same room. How many people have a night where the family watches television together in the same room?
Every night.
Every night? I think you're the exception. Anybody else?
Every night.
Yeah? Okay, that's amazing because most people, how many people have a TV a TV in every room of the house?
Minus the kitchen.
Minus the kitchen, okay. So if you think about it, you know, everybody, especially kids' rooms now, are a media haven, right? They have their games, the video games, the TV, the VCR, the cell phone. They basically don't really need to come out other than to get something to eat or probably take a shower, right?
Money.
So if you think about, you know, the reduction in the need to talk too. How many people have seen the crime scene on the news where they go and interview somebody from the neighborhood and they say, hey, can you believe this happened in your neighborhood? And the person says, no, that person always kept to themselves, right? You know, how often do you even talk to your neighbors anymore? You know, times have changed so much where we don't spend that time together as a community. So if you think about how much time flies, the average person, according to Nielsen studies, spend up 7 to 9 hours in media consumption, whether it's internet or TV or on the phone. You know, if you look at the teens, they divide it up between texting, listening to music, talking on their cell phone, and surfing the internet and watching TV. So that's per day.
And then games too.
Yes, games. If you think about how many texts, the average teen can send between 1,500 and 2,000 texts a month. You know, it's amazing. So, but that's the way it is. Even talking about, they do it in school. The teachers do it in school. It's really become a means to communicate. But if you think about how does that affect our face-to-face interaction, you know, it can be kind of alarming. So the top 5 signs that technology is taking over your life. So the first one is, you think, therefore you tweet, right? 5 years ago, would anybody have been able to convince you that you'd be tweeting or
What
twittering?
is tweet? I might be.
I still
Twitter.
don't tweet.
Huh?
Twitter. Twitter is a social networking site.
It's called Twitter.
You know, Facebook,
I didn't know what it
MySpace,
was.
all of those types of social medias have really, some people are addicted to Twitter.
Some don't know what it is.
It's when people tell you what they're doing at every second of the day.
All hours of
So
the day.
everybody can
Because
see what they're doing.
everybody needs to know their
Like-
personal life.
Well, I guess
Number
that's your
4.
fault if you listen to it.
That's right. But there's no
The
audience.
the number 4 way sign that technology is taking over your life, you actually believe that your 276 friends on Facebook are actually your friends. So hopefully people...
They're actually watching every little twit that you do, right?
Hopefully people know that, you know, for the social networking sites, you know, there's a limit there. So the third sign that technology is taking over your life, your cell phone earpiece has become a part of your wardrobe permanently. So you see people walking around with those cell phone earpieces, kind of an indicator that they might be on the cell phone a little too much. So second sign that technology is taking over your life, your family refers to your phone as your Crackberry versus your Blackberry. And the number one way that technology has taken over your life, you need to go to Appaholics Anonymous. So if you're an app junkie, then that's probably not a good sign. So think about that in terms of your own family, how much time you spend talking to each other, and how it has affected your relationships. You know, hopefully to maintain your relationships, you're setting a goal to watch TV together, or go to a movie, or spend some sort of time with each other, eat dinner together at least 3 nights a week. You know, set aside time every day to be with your kids and actually talk to them, have a conversation, find out what's going on in their life. Has anybody here ever had a power outage? What happens when you have a power outage?
Get the generator going.
Well, there you go. You can get the generator going. How do people respond when they can't watch TV, can't surf the internet? Probably turn to their wireless devices, right? So, you know, think about how you will spend your next power outage. So hopefully I've been able to help you understand how technology has affected our relationships, and that you won't let it affect your relationships in a negative way. So thank you for joining me and the audience, and I appreciate it. Have a great day.